And as we reach inflection points beyond that, we will grow even faster to make electric the center stage for what we do. We've leveraged a long history of SUVs and also a fairly long history of making electric cars to come up with something here that is truly inspiring. It's no coincidence that Mahindra Racing shares the campus here with our design center, because this is the race to road reality that we will take forward. Personally, I feel a great deal of anticipation surrounding today. We will see not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 new electric SUVs. These are progressive and authentic, bold and high-tech. And with that, we will create a new category which brings alive the sport in sport utility vehicles. But before we go to a global premiere, allow me to introduce Diana Layfield. She's a chairperson of British International Investments. She's also the president of Google EMEA and an independent director at AstraZeneca. Diana, the stage is all yours.
Anish, thank you for that very kind introduction. Minister Jayawardena, guests, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, I think I join you all in saying thank you for our attendance at this terrific event. I recently became chair of British International Investment, and we have investments in over 60 countries around the world. Typically, we go to big investment announcements in places like Mumbai, Nairobi, or Dhaka. And if you'd asked me for a guess as to where we would next be speaking, I have to say that Banbury would not be on the list of the top 10. And yet, here we are. And actually, I think it's a very apposite place for this event, because this part of the UK, here, Silverstone, Bicester, has been the home not only to some really extraordinary racing history, but to some really phenomenal technology innovation in automotive, in creating better fuel economy and other innovation around the industry, including Formula One. And so it is thrilling to be here, to have the opportunity to say a few words at the unveiling of this world-class range of SUVs. To our visitors who have arrived from India, including members of the media, I'd also like to take the opportunity to add to the Minister's welcome to the UK. As the UK's development finance institution and impact investor, our mission as BII is to create positive economic, social and environmental outcomes, as well as generating a return for our shareholder. Our 250 million investment in this business is a commitment to accelerate the decarbonisation of the automotive industry, not just in India, but around the world. Over the next 5 years, at least 30% of our total investments will be in climate finance. This represents a multi-billion-dollar commitment to supporting the world's emerging markets in meeting their Paris Agreement goals, and also to secure a net zero future for us all. Part of that strategy is investing in renewable energy and in technologies that reduce emissions, such as these electric vehicles. And we're also focused on supporting economies adapt to the climate emergency and becoming more resilient to the negative impacts that we are already feeling. Accelerating the adoption of electric vehicles is essential for any country trying to meet its net zero ambitions. Mahindra has made a commitment to reach net zero by 2040 and shares our commitment at BII in the fight against the climate emergency. Critically, it also shares our values when it comes to gender equality and boosting opportunities for women. And we were delighted that Mahindra became a member of the 2X initiative recently. Our investment with Mahindra is just the latest partnership with a pioneering Indian business. We expect to invest about $3 billion into Indian companies over the next 5 years, about a third of which will be in climate and climate-related finance. And that is on top of our existing portfolio in India, which is valued at over $2 billion. So for us, this brings together several critical themes. industry is, India is an incredibly important market for BII, and the climate emergency and Mahindra's goals to focus on that and create strong commercial businesses that have really world-class SUVs, deploying world-class technology in partnership with their design teams out of Europe is truly a fantastic opportunity. Together with Mahindra, we will work to secure further investors into this business, and I am absolutely confident that it has an incredibly exciting, innovative, and dynamic future. Thank you very much.
Someone sitting there? No, I think they deserve it, but I'll go there just to shoot.
Thank you, Diana. And with that, we shall soon move to the global premiere event. It's going to be a 20-minute webcast. So sit back as we take you into the world of reimagined electric SUVs. The timer is here, so as soon as the countdown's over, we will start.
Guys, wait for 4 minutes more. इसके बाद चालू होने वाला है session. Till then, please give it a big like, guys. Come on, a big like. Yes, you can do that. कम ऑन गाइस, 3000 लोग ऑनलाइन है, सिर्फ 700 लोगों ने लाइक किया है. 1% 1 लाइक.
There are a few days in history when you can say that you're witnessing the cusp of change. Today is one such day. But this history has been in the making for a while. We've had 5 back-to-back blockbuster launches in the last 3 years, making us number 1 in SUVs. What we're about to witness today is the first step towards an amazing future. It is a definitive moment for our business and for all electric SUVs. It is about future-ready technology, our game-changing electric architecture that will redefine speed and give consumers the flexibility to choose their experience. It is about design, presence that makes you stop in your tracks. It is about partnerships with global leaders such as Volkswagen for technology and British international investment who infused capital of $250 million. It is about offering these exciting EVs at a compelling price, even when you compare it with the total cost of ownership for non-EV SUVs today. It's about rising for our planet. Mahindra is one of the pioneers and a global leader in this field. We have taken a number of actions in the fight against climate change. Today is another big step, one that will electrify the roads and the hearts and minds of those who love SUVs. We invite you to join us on this journey.
Life is an adventure, best lived boldly yet responsibly. This is our belief, the passion that drives us, inspiring our relentless pursuit of perfection, shaping our constantly evolving range of SUVs. Sophisticated, adventure-ready, and among India's safest vehicles that break new ground with unmissable presence, uncompromising performance, unstoppable innovation. Every day we explore the impossible, so you can too. We are born from a racing spirit, driven to lead the pack. The exhilaration of performance is in our DNA. A winning formula that started on the racetrack, being realized off the beaten track and on the tarmac.
We are SUV. Welcome to a reimagined world of electric SUVs, a world of endless possibilities to create a whole new destination, delivering more for you, your family, your tribe, and the environment. Today and tomorrow, our designers and engineers are collaborating with leading experts and global partners to scale this next peak, explore the next impossible. Together, we are bringing alive the sports in electric SUVs.
We rise to every challenge for one reason. Fearlessness courses through us. We are the visionaries, the disruptors,
Come on guys,
the goal-getters,
5000 लोग ऑनलाइन
the
है,
accelerators
6000
of
लाइक्स
change,
हैं. क्या
the
चीटिंग कर रहे हो यार,
pioneers of
इतना दूर
tomorrow.
आके आपके लिए
We
वीडियो
are
बना
one
रहे हैं.
and many, proudly individual, different by design. We live to break boundaries, to go beyond, to be where we want, to be who we want, to live connected and unplugged, to live free.
Today, we take 2 giant leaps forward as we create 2 electric brands under the house of Mahindra. One, where we are leveraging our iconic brands and taking it to a whole new level. And the other, creating an all-new revolutionary brand. Welcome to electrifying Twin Peaks and B. Brands that are unique yet connected, true to our roots yet excited to evolve. Electrifying Twin Peaks is building on a legend. It will have a range of products that will honor our legacy while embracing the future. For those customers who have the passion to live life beyond boundaries while making a difference. They value experiences. They explore the impossible. On the other hand, B, with its audacious new design language, will open spaces to a completely reimagined world. Bold, evocative, exhilarating, and intuitive. That will push the boundaries of expectations. In a world that doesn't need you to fit in, a new brand that lets you be who you want to be. And now, the shape of things to come. Both the Twin Peaks and B brand will share one common all-new purpose-built platform, tailored specifically for EVs ground up, with 5 head-turning expressions of our vision, creating untold possibilities for Generation E. Our revolutionary next generation platform is the basis of everything that follows. Purpose-built ground up, with breathtaking innovation at its beating heart. And this body has a soul. Intuitive, intelligent, immersive. We call our purpose-built electric platform experience InGlow. It's Indian innovation at heart and global in the reach and experience it will deliver. It's the flow and exchange of energy and emotion. We are proud to bring to you InGlow.
The InGlow platform is a new beginning, rewriting the rules to outperform on every level. Endless adaptability. Modular, scalable design that integrates with multiple top hats, variable lengths, variable widths, wheelbases, and overhangs. Creates an SUV that truly fits your lifestyle. And an optimized architecture with a significant reduction in underbody weight, giving us one of the lightest skateboards. Hyper efficiency, a giant leap in battery science with safe and robust LFP chemistry, using 2 different cutting-edge cell architectures, blade and prismatic, with energy options ranging from 60 to 80 kWh battery, designed for an incredible 175 kilowatt fast charge and charging up to 80% in less than 30 minutes. An intelligent and efficient battery management system with high precision, enhanced robustness and functional safety. Its high number of charge-discharge cycles coupled with a long lifespan will also help reduce waste, accelerating performance. A compact, all-in-one electric engine with motor, transmission, inverter integrated into a single unit. A whopping combination of rear-wheel drive with 170 kilowatt power and all-wheel drive with 250 kilowatt power. Intended to take you from 0 to 100 km per hour in less than 6 seconds. Optimized range, efficient powertrain, and high voltage systems. An intelligent brake system with best-in-class recuperation potential. Reduced rolling resistance with 5.5 RRC tires and zero drag wheel bearings. Ultimate vehicle dynamics. A best-in-class semi-active suspension system provides not only excellent ride comfort but also enhanced handling and immersive sporty drive experience. The brake-by-wire technology that is completely decoupled from hydraulic system allows multiple brake modes for pedal feel and recuperation. We are building for a 5-star global NCAP rating with a structural gauge around the passenger cabin, specially designed for reduced passenger injury. And most importantly, the excellent battery protection is ensured by ultra-high strength boron steel. It is tested at the world's largest battery development and testing center. The in-glow platform enables the ultimate HMI, where experience and performance meet. It unleashes next-level brain power using a complex neural network of built-in intelligence. Imagine millions of reactions and decisions per second with 3 high-performance computers. The high-performance integrated computational platform enables microservices and embedded 5G network capability and over-the-air updates, high computing power, dual octa-core processor, and HD resolution.
Hey, Glow. The intuitive and interactive interface of the vehicles creates a mesmerizing experience, sparking limitless connections between the customer and their vehicle, producing an immersive multi-sensorial environment, whether it's the reimagined cockpit, or the edge-to-edge Vista screen display, or the mesmerizing Mars roof, or the futuristic augmented reality-enabled heads-up display. Mahindra has always held the highest commitment to safety. With 5 radars, 1 vision ADAS architecture, InGlow is future-proofed up to L2 plus autonomy. And in recent times, where work from anywhere is a reality for many of us, we understand that a vehicle is more than just mobility. Our electric portfolio will offer endless adaptability, so one can plug and play on the go any household appliance for playing, working, or just chilling. At the same time, the intelligent drive and terrain response modes are ready to take on anything, allowing one to truly experience the sport in electric SUVs. And an incredible thrust mode that offers thrill on tap.
Our new design philosophy is called hardcore design. It's about unmissable presence, an unmistakable blend of inner strength and expressed attitude. The heart is a muscle. The heart is a seat of all emotion. The heartbeat keeps you alive. The heart always trumps the mind. And the heart is impossible to take. Hardcore is hardcore SUVs designed straight from the heart. These SUVs will create an electrifying presence on the road and off it, with their exciting proportions, scintillating surfaces, and eye-catching details using cutting-edge colors, materials, and finishes. It's time to meet the future of the electric SUVs. Introducing the first of the 2 new brand entities, B and electrifying Twin Peaks. Exhilarating from every angle, revolutionary in form and function, dynamic, refined, rugged, intuitive, the next generation of performance, elevating the ESUV.
Today is another milestone on our journey as we turn vision into reality and bring imagination to life. On city streets, off the beaten track, there is a dynamic new presence, exciting new choices, totally immersive experiences to fit every driver, enrich their lives, and power the electric revolution further and faster.
This is a landmark moment. This is your front row seat to totally reimagined dimension in the automotive world. Our vision is clear, so is our ambition. Today, we've seen the birth of two future icons. Two brands that represent a step change in the world of electric SUVs. Together, they will create a new paradigm. You also witnessed a new design language, dynamic, powerful, expressive, redefined shapes, proportions and dimensions, imbibing thoughtful craftsmanship into every detail. A new presence on the street, exhilaration and motion in India and around the globe. What you've seen here is not just a vision. These are definitive strategic steps. We have a robust execution plan. We now begin a new countdown, a countdown to the launch day. Bring all this to you so that you experience a whole new world. Get on board, join us as we explore the impossible and accelerate into an electrifying future.
I mean, what tough act to follow. 2 new EV brands and 5 new electric SUVs made on the Modular Inglo platform. This isn't just a vision or an aspiration, but very clear, definitive, strategic steps will accelerate the Mahindra into their electric future. So here to tell us more about it and to tell us more in detail about the Inglo platform are Mr. Pratap Bose and Mr. Belli. So I welcome them both to the stage. Put your hands together.
So, Velu-san,
Yes.
great to join you on the stage.
Okay.
We are not live anymore, luckily. But
You trump the mind over the top.
I have a feeling we should show them the architecture. We should show them what Inglo is about.
Yes.
So can we reveal the Inglo experience, please? How many ever times I've seen that, it gives me goosebumps, and I hope it does to everyone. Velu-san, you will take the gathered group here through what Inglo really means in terms of architecture. But before that, it's this really exciting backbone of our new vehicles. It's not just the hardware, it's also the software, it's also the person. When you say human-machine interaction, there's a lot of times that people actually forget the human being. And how many times have you struggled with your phone or with an interface? So we are, through Inglo, we're unifying the man and the machine in a very unique way with this intuitive, interactive platform. And to explain more in detail, we have the genius, and I don't use that word lightly, Mr. R. Velusamy, who will take you through some of the points that were covered in the film, but with a little more detail. Velu-san, I hand you the clicker.
I take the design. So, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. So you have seen mostly all the details of the platform already in the video. I will talk about something, the thought process that went behind. Back at MRV in Chennai, 11 months of deep work headed by Dr. Vikraman, an IIT PhD mechanical engineering. He and his team has put together the Inglo platform. On his behalf, I would like to take through these details. Making an SUV is not easy. As you know, high seating, command seating positions with clearances and tall top hats. But bringing a battery underneath gives some challenges.
video quality
But there are technologies to solve it, and we will cover those here. There are 6 functional domain areas that I will cover over 15 minutes, but I will give some hard technological innovations that have gone through this in making this platform. First is the modular platform architecture. When we try to understand what is modular architecture, for the last 11 months when we did the work, 2 DNA codes came up, like the software codes or mechanical codes. Number 1, the platform is made of commons and flexible systems. The success of the platform, to our opinion, is determined by the degree of flexibility that you give for the flexibles. Commons, you leave it common because that's what gives you scale, manufacturing investment reduction, development time reduction, and quality. You see a lot of commons. I'm not going to repeat. They are 70% common across those vehicles that you have seen. Incredibly common. It covers hoping 50 to 60% of our material cost. In the flexibles, where you need to be very careful because it has implications to the product and differentiation. If you don't bring differentiation, you don't bring volume, then the rest everything is lost. So it's a chicken and egg story. So we have to be very careful. So I will pick up one example where fine balancing of the functional attributes needed when you give flexibles versus commons. For example, here what you see here is the height and the roof shape can be different. You can give highest flexibility to the rear overhang, a moderate flexibility to the front overhang, and a limited flexibility to the wheelbase because the battery is where it's housed. Now, in the critical parameter, when you come to the platform, is the wheelbase. The wheelbase has the battery and therefore the energy capacity. At the same time, as you increase the wheelbase, you increase the turning circle radius, and country like India, you need the lowest turning circle diameter. When you increase the wheelbase, the center of gravity of the vehicle moves rearward, and when you accelerate and take your turn, the vehicle does not follow the way you want. So it has an effect on dynamics, it has an effect on turning circle radius. But it gives you space and it gives you energy density. In our research in 11 months, what we found, 2775 is the best optimal wheelbase. But if you have to get an 80 kWh battery pack in an LFP chemistry, which is very safe, we needed to bind some innovations in the battery technology that I will explain. In this modular technology, platform technology, if you bring in the SUV portfolio, where it demands 15% higher ground clearance and 20% high seating command positions compared to worldwide any EV, you need to do some innovations in the dynamics area. So before I cover what we did on the battery and what we did on the dynamics area, I would like to give some idea about the battery itself. This is the heart, and this is the new combustion chamber of the next generation automotive business. We have 60 kWh and 80 kWh, and we have LFP and NMC, and we have two configurations, blade and prismatic. The technology that helps us to pack 80 kWh in LFP cell format is cell to pack. This is the latest technology that has helped us to retain 2775 and achieve 80 kWh in LFP pack. That gives the highest cell integration efficiency of 73%. Up to date, known to us, there is one vehicle that has got 72%, and we are leading the pack with 73%. The charging that we discussed about it, so that's the innovation on the battery. It's always talked about LFP being the best in cost and best in safety and best in lifespan and performance being equal. But the LFP batteries always suffered from specific energy, and therefore we decided to take the LFP technology, LFP cell technology to an advanced level. And with the cell to pack integration technology, we got the highest energy density of 80 kWh. You know our partners are in this room. You get the best motor in the world that is available to take you 0 to 100 in 5.5 seconds. As an automotive engineer for the last 25 years, I have never heard a vehicle having 695 Newton meters of torque. So you have 560 Newton meters in the rear wheel, and in the front wheel 135 Newton meters, taking the wheel torque to 6,700 Newton meters because you multiply by transmission ratio. In any ICE world, you will be hearing a wheel torque of 4,700 Newton meters. It's by far the superior performance that you can get. Because you go to rear wheel drive, you can apply these torques. You get anything between 250 kilowatt to 270 kilowatt performance. Not only performance is more important, the range is also important. The range, different people declare in different ways. In Europe, you declare in WLTP, and in India, you have two ways of declaring it: MIDC full, where the ICE vehicles are declared, and MIDC Part 1, where the EV vehicles are declared. You see the ranges. Now I leave it to you to determine whether our EVs are state-of-the-art range, given that we have 80 kilowatt hour battery. This is the main reason that we wanted 80 kilowatt hour battery in our bag. We do not want our customers to have any anxiety of
going to show you walk around the feature car. Bye.
Safety. The next